Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kathy and this is Kathy's Christian Chronicles. It has been a while since I was first in the camera sitting like this. I think my previous videos were more like vlogs, yeah, and there's just like background, voiceover. And this is my first video in a while to actually be sitting in front of a camera and talking. Your girl was out and about. I was having my summer holidays, so that explains it. I was actually everywhere and nowhere. I would definitely post a video about my summer holidays in the coming video, just an update of what I was up to. But today I'll be talking about my healing journey. So I started, I got influence. I got influence from social media to heal from the things that I don't talk about or the things that have traumatized me. So I decided to take on the journey. To be honest, it's not an easy journey, but I'll be talking about it today and I'll be talking about what I am learning during this period of time or during this journey. I have decided for myself, so because I don't want to put pressure on myself, that it is going to be an ongoing journey. Like I'm literally going to be healing for the rest of my life. Like I'm not going to be like, okay, I have to heal in the next 2 years or in the next 3 years. That's not my plan. My plan is to just heal the traumatic situations or the things that got me like that, little by little, step by step. So I'm not gonna put a time frame as to how long that is going to take me. That is why I am saying the things that I am learning because I am still at it. And let me just say, choosing to heal was one of the hardest decisions I ever had to make, considering it was something that I just got from the internet. I had to question myself, like, is it worth it? Do you really want to go through that? And I was like, yeah, I want to go through that, but I mean, it's it's a very emotional journey. It's something that is going to get you to your most vulnerable places, and it's not a safe space to be. It's literally very uncomfortable, and it challenges me in so many different things at different circumstances. So I felt it's like it was a very, very hard decision to make. I was like, at some point I was like, I'm gonna do it, and then I ignored the decision altogether. And then sometime last year I was like, okay, you gotta do this because you're bleeding on people that don't even know that you got wounds, and that's not good because you cannot pour from an empty cup. So you need to fill yourself first and then give. So I decided to heal and I decided to go on my healing journey. And it started it started very scary. Like you wake up in the morning and you look at the things that for you would make sense to do, but because of your healing journey, there are things that you have to change. There's a perspective you have to take which is different from the perspective that you had before. So waking up to that for me was like, oh, I don't want this, but I need to do this. So the first days, let me say the first month, it wasn't easy, and I started therapy. And yeah, my therapist was what, how they are, very supportive, giving me tips on how to do stuff, and just like teaching me how to go about every emotion that I was going through. So the first thing that I have learned, there is no straight way or right way to do it. Like there's not like, like this is the way you have to take for you to heal. It's not like that. And I wanted that. So I am learning that it's not like that because I wanted to just get over the feelings, get over the traumatic issues, just get over everything that was happening in my life. And finding out that, well, this is a more like temperate. It's like waves on the sail. It's literally going to put you down, pick you back up. It's going to be like rocky sometimes. Sometimes it's going to be literally just happening so softly and easily, and sometimes it's just gonna be happening so heavy that you can't even move. So I am learning that it's not a straight way, and there is no right way or wrong way to do it. It's a way of healing. So because of social media, there are different people who express themselves in different ways on how to heal or how they're healing. But I am learning that we all live under different circumstances, and our traumatic experiences, they might be similar, but the healing process is not the same. So for me, maybe I'm healing from abusive words that was said to me, or just aggressiveness. And for someone who has went through that and we're talking about it on social media, they're probably saying, sit down and talk to the people that did that to you, or talk to them of how that hurt you, and it's working for them on their healing journey. But when I looked at mine, and I was like, I don't think I want to talk to the people that hurt me, or to the people that said the most hurtful words to me. So it's not going to be an option for my healing process to go and talk to them. So now I am figuring out a way to actually get over that, or to actually accept whatever they said, and not make whatever they said a part of a part of definition to as to who I am. So I just found out that for my healing process, I'm not going to approach anyone who've hurt me before and say, hey, you've hurt me, because for me, that's just going to fill me up with the anger, with a lot of, disappointment, with a lot of, why did you do this? And I am trying to avoid all those emotions altogether. So for me, that's not going to work for me. So what's going to work for me is writing it down, the words they said, and writing the words that actually make sense to me, or the words that I wanted to hear from them, and read them out loud to myself. And that has been helping me. And I think considering that it's something that happened years ago, and I'm still thinking about it every day with every single word that was said, for me to write it down and then read the positive words that I wanted to hear from that person, it's actually helping to a certain extent. It's actually helping me very, very, very much. The second thing that I've learned is healing hurts, or the second thing that I'm learning is that healing hurts. This journey is not for the weak. Okay, so I've written down a few points, and the truth be told, it's hard and it's painful. It's actually going to hurt more than the than the traumatic issue that you're trying to heal from. So maybe you're healing from, I don't know, abuse or something. Let me just say, it will hurt more to get over the issue than the issue itself, to be honest. So me, for example, I was trying not to feel the sense of not being accepted in my own family, and to think about that, just this rejection altogether, it hurts so bad to think that they don't want you, and you're literally healing from the fact that they didn't want you. And you're looking at it, I'm looking at it as, you're the one who brought me into this world, so what do you mean you don't want me? So it's, there are nights I would cry myself to sleep. There are nights where I could literally just sit on my bed, and nothing, and absolutely nothing would make sense. And I'll be like, you brought me into this world and you don't want me. What would you mean? So now I suffer. Now I have a background rejection within me because of where I come from. Now I think everyone else is going to reject me. So I walk on this earth with the motion of rejection already, although no one else outside my family has rejected me at first hand. but because that's where I'm coming from, that's how I feel all the time. So it was hurting. It still hurts. I'm talking about now because I'm at a better place now. It's not getting me as much as it did last year or as much as it did a few years back. I'm actually learning that it wasn't my fault. It wasn't, I didn't choose that for myself, and it wasn't my problem in the first place. It's about them, to be honest. So it hurts so bad, but it's worth the pain. After a period of time, if you actually focus on healing that part of who you are, it gets better. Actually, for me, it's getting way better. Sometimes it's like scaring me, like, hey, look at you being all comfortable and confident. And so it's like, it's helping, but I also have to keep in the back of my mind that it's a painful process altogether. The third thing that I'm learning is that I have to accept or allow change. A deep breath for that. Change is insane. So, for example, today my hair is all red or cherry, whatever color I was trying to put on. I have never wanted to put anything on my hair. This is just an example. And today myself was like, because it's so comfortable for me to just have my afro or put whatever protective style that I have and not experiment with it because I'm scared of breakage, I'm scared of that, I'm scared of that. So today I woke up and I was like, I'm going to get out of my comfort zone when it comes to my hair and just dye it. I didn't dye it, I colored it. So just color it and see how it looks. So I'm actually not liking it that much. I'm pretty comfortable with how I'm looking right now, but I am not so 100% sure if I'm accepting of the change, which is something that I'm learning during this healing, because after you have to, or I am supposed to accept that things are going to change. I'm going to wake up one day and be a completely different person, and that's okay. And people who know me, they know the me that was 18 years old, or the me that was 22 years old, and I am 24 years old now, and that's a totally different person altogether. There's things that have happened in my life, the lessons that I've learned, the things that I just don't do anymore, and the things that I do now that people never thought I would do. So having to just have this whole complex of possibilities of me just being a total different person to the person, to the other person, to my friend, to my relatives, or to my sister, it's like, am I able to stand my ground and accept that I'm actually a changed person, that I've actually changed because of this and this and this, or because of my healing journey, or because I am a healed person now. So yeah, accepting that I'm at a totally um different position or place in my life has been one of the things that I've been learning during this healing journey. The other thing that I've learned, however, is that there is no such thing as fully healed. Um, the way I want to be healed, the way I want to be healthy, like I want to be healthy mentally, physically. I want to be, the best version of myself. And coming to a conclusion that it's never going to be to get to a point where it's like fully healed. Oh God, I would be like, I'm not ready for this. I really don't think it's easy for me to just like accept and say, yeah, okay, fine. I'm not ever going to be fully healed. But I've learned, or I'm learning, that I have to accept that, because there's always going to be something that I need to work on. There's always going to be something that would drag me down and put me to the lowest of points. So I need to accept that there are the low days, there are high days, there are okay days, they're just surviving days. And because life will life on me, like literally life happens. So maybe when I feel like, oh my God, everything is good, something's just gonna happen in my life that'll just get me back to a zero. So I need to accept that no matter how much I'm working right now, no matter how much I want to be at a certain point in my life, healthy wise, life will always be life, and it's okay to actually be on your low sometimes, and it's okay to be just okay, and it's okay to have high days where everything is fine and you're happy, you're free spirited, you're comfortable, you're confident, you're moving, and all that. It's okay. You just have to accept that there is no time where you are 100% and fully healed. Learning that not everyone is going to understand my point, and not everyone is going to understand where I'm at in life, and not everyone is going to understand my journey altogether. Like, there's a song that says, "You will never know what it is like until it happens to you." I think it goes like,
I don't really know how it feels till it happens to you.
I think it goes like that. No one will ever know exactly how I'm feeling, even though they have experienced the same thing. It's like, it's like people experience the same thing on total different levels of emotions, and the impact on different people, like the impact of a situation or a traumatic situation on two different people is very different as well. So my traumatic experience is going to be different from any other person. Even though they are sympathizing with me and actually being there for me, they will never know what it is really like unless they are me, and no one else is ever going to be me. They will see, they will sympathize, they will try to understand, but it's me who's going through the pain, it's me who's going through whatever that I'll be going through. So I need to accept that not everyone, and actually and not anyone is going to fully understand me, because they don't know how it is to be in my shoes, and that is okay, and that is absolutely okay, and I should just accept that as it is, and also show the sympathy back, and also show the kindness back, because people are going to support me, and I have a very strong support system now. They're going to support me and love me, but I also have to support and love them back, and not just be like, oh, you didn't show me so much support when I did that or that, or you didn't show me so this amount of kindness when I needed it. That is totally out of the question, because they never knew exactly what was happening in my mind or how exactly I was feeling. So I cannot hold someone like, you didn't do this for me when I was going through that, because they never actually understand it. Even though they tried, they will never understand it. So um so I'm learning that I don't have to blame people, because they never really know what it feels like. Anyway, so these are the things that I'm still learning, and I'm hoping that I'm still learning a lot. This journey itself hasn't been an easy journey for me. So the things also, this is generally the things that I'm learning. I'm still learning quite a lot of things, but because of time and all that, I really cannot pour them in one video. So these are the main things that I'm learning during my healing journey. However, because I want to live to be in a better emotional state and a physical and well-being, I want to have improved relationships and a more meaningful and fulfilling life. So healing is my top priority right now, and I think like I owe it to the future me, my future self, my future self, to say, hey, you went through the hardest times for me to be a better person. So the future me will be at a better place, and she'll probably be at a happier place than I am today. But I have to put in the work today. So I owe it to myself to work on myself and be better for myself, and to just make my future and my life a bit more exciting and a bit more like free, and not as heavy as it is feeling right now, because right now I have so many unprocessed feelings, so many unprocessed emotions, and I don't think I want to sit one day when I'm 35 and I'll be like, why didn't you work on that emotion? Now it's affecting who you are, or it's affecting your life in general. And to be honest, I just think that I owe it to myself to be a better version of myself with as time goes by, or as I grow older. And that is why I am 100% and fully invested in becoming, or on becoming, oh my English. That is why I'm fully invested to become a better version of who I can possibly be. So I hope this is helping you, or this is motivating you to start your own healing journey. Like I said, my healing journey started when I listened to someone's story on Instagram, and I was just watching their healing journey altogether, and that's how I started to that's how I started my own healing journey. So I hope that this video would also motivate you to start your own, and if you're already at it, let's push through. We got this. Like, it's hard and it's difficult, but at the end of the day, it's really worth the pain, it's really worth the push and everything. So thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for watching my video. If you think that this is going to help or motivate someone, please do share it with your friends, and hit the like button, the subscription button. It would totally mean a whole lot for me, and I love it and I appreciate it when I see that my video is actually hitting or reaching people and helping people. And that is something that I cannot express in words, but I'm totally and very, very grateful for it. So thank you so much for tuning in. Till next time, goodbye for now.